Hey guys, it's UndercoverChick. So happy new year, it's the first video of the year and it's called My First Time. So it's a tag that a lot of YouTubers have been doing, and so I thought it's time I do it too. Yeah, maybe you find out some things you didn't know about me. Okay, so to get started, my first profile picture on Facebook. I had two Facebook accounts because I thought I was Hannah Montana, one for Germany, one for the UK, to keep my life separately. So I deleted the German account, which I had first. I merged the UK account with the German account together into one, so now I only have one account, and the one I deleted obviously had my first ever profile picture on it. But the first ever profile picture that kind of simultaneously got started 2 years after when I moved to the UK was this one. So it's alright. I wouldn't call it the worst profile picture you could have as your first one, because obviously that actually isn't my first one. It's my first one of the UK. Okay, so my first time breaking a bone. This was in kindergarten. So there was this girl who really had something against me. I don't know what I did to her, I really don't know. And when she had the chance to push me down the stairs, she did. She didn't hold back and I broke my leg. So yep, that's how I broke my first bone. Someone actually really hated me for nothing I ever done to her. I don't know what I did to her. She used to spit on me, throw sand at me, but I'm a strong girl, so I got through it, and even breaking a bone didn't make me a shy person. So my first ever tweet. I have 45,000 tweets, so I'm a frequent Twitter user, and mainly in my teenage years. I started on Twitter in 2009. I used to tweet a lot, not hate on people, but if I had a problem with someone, you would know through Twitter. Yes, I was one of them people. But my first ever tweet was, wait, let me look it up. It was at Taylor Swift 13. Wow, your looks, they're so pretty. Okay, so my first ever memory was, the earliest thing I can remember is going to India, and maybe I'd remember this from pictures, but I don't actually know now what I remember the earliest. I would say I remember, I was 3 years old probably, and my brother came to the world and took away all my attention. Sub story. And so I wanted to pick my brother out of his crib and hold him, but my mum, obviously I was not strong enough to hold him, pushed me away saying, oh my god, you're gonna drop him, be careful. Obviously my response as a child was, oh my god, I'm not allowed to touch him, they don't like me anymore, they just like him, now I'm not even allowed to touch him. So yeah, that's the earliest thing I remember, because it was so deep to my heart and it hurt me. First crush. Okay, my first crush was in kindergarten. He, in primary. In primary school I used to go to daycare afterwards, and there was this boy who was about 2-3 years older than me. So if I was in year 3 or 4, he used to be in secondary school already, so I had a crush on a boy in secondary school. Which is a weird gap for children, but yeah, that was my first crush. First piece of makeup item that I owned. Okay, so the first ever makeup item I owned was a foundation from Rimmel, and it was 3 shades darker than my actual skin tone. I got makeup really late. I was a tomboy most of my life, and then when I turned 16, obviously school prom, I can't fully go there looking like a boy, so I bought a dress and tried to find a foundation shade, and yep, it was a total fail. Okay, my first ever job. My first ever job was as a babysitter, and I was only 10 years old, and I was babysitting my best friend at that time, her brother, who was, she was German, so obviously he was white, and whenever I took him out in his pram, and people just used to look at me like, what the hell, like I gave birth to him or something. They would look in the most judgmental way ever. Maybe because it was weird that there's a 10-year-old kid walking around with a baby. The thing is, how can you just not think about it in a way as, yes, I'm his babysitter, or it might be my cousin or something like that. Doesn't necessarily mean I gave birth to that, duh. But yeah, My first ever holiday was to India with my mum. I was 1 or 2 years old. I've been so many times to India as a child, so yeah. My first idol or inspiration was Justin Bieber. I have so many inspirational people in my life at the moment, but at that time, without him I wouldn't have started so early on social media and learned all the things I know now. So yeah, I would say thanks to Justin, and overall the way he became famous is really inspirational to me, so yeah. My first ever blog post was dedicated, there's a song lyrics from Selena Gomez in a song, I forgot what song it was. But yeah, it was a Selena Gomez lyrics that I just posted, and it was like trying to empower girls. But yeah, not the best blog post I've ever written. My first ever YouTube video, please don't watch it, I beg you, don't ever do it. It's horrible. That's it. That's all my first ever times that I want to talk about, and you guys should know. Also, I did something new this year. It's called Blogger Mondays. Every single Monday I post tips on how to start blogging from really the minimal things you can start from, the basics. Tomorrow's Monday, so I have a post coming up already. I'll be preparing that soon, and so make sure you check Blogger Mondays out tomorrow. I have a hashtag for it where you find all the information. It's called hashtag Blogger Mondays, and yeah, so check out hashtag Blogger Mondays. And also if you want to know how to budget, that's also on there. Other than that, that's really it. That's all I want you to know. So that's it from me now. And oh, uni is starting soon again, so I will be continuing my uni vlogs next Sunday, so look out for it. Bye.